Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash, Yahweh, who the word only calls God, Yahweh Shah, who the word only calls Jesus, when he give it honors to the apostles of great millstone. I was talking this truth, when he give it peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth. We'll teach this truth and rest like to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, the video is edifying. Only I can get some from this video. Quick video through the Spirit. I'm going to grab a couple precepts here in Romans 10 and whatever precepts come to mind. I'll grab Lord willing videos edifying to you brothers and you sisters that may watch the video. Basically going into, Israel, not really seeking the Lord in this time, but, they're more worried about the things of this world, and, the cares of this world to choke the, truth about up out you, man. Okay. The Lord doesn't have a friendship with the world, man. The scriptures say that folly is set in great dignity, and the scriptures also say that the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. The wisdom of this world is nothing but wickedness. Okay, why? Because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? So being wicked is set upon high. Like it's almost something to, in this world is glorified, you know what I mean? And, and it's pushed, and it's not a coincidence that it's so available to you, and it's damn near like they try to make it your first nature, man, to be wicked, right? They, access to wickedness is that's like the vibration that's being pushed. These people understand the mind. They understand how it works. They understand how your body and your mind work, man. So they know what to show you. They know what to put in front of you, Jakes, man. Right? The music. Okay, the shows, the movies. You understand? Right? Just the motivation they give to the women, our women, especially to be hoes, man. Okay, when you look at the whole Kamala shit, man, she went to go get harlots. You know what I'm saying? To be on her side. And that goes to show you what is, she was a harlot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but how insulting is it to, and we understand that, the president is picked before the president is picked, if you catch my drift, right? So your votes really don't matter, but how it's like a slap in the face that you go get harlots to dance and to cheer on stage and to jump up and down and do all kind of shit, right? To get Jake to look at that as like, oh yeah, she's for us, she's with us, she's this, she's that, she's this figure to be, reckoned with as far as the so-called black community, right? And it goes to show you, like, man, look who she brought up there to get you niggas to pay attention. You know what I mean? When you listen to these women's songs and you listen to, you go look at these women's, Instagram pages or social media or listen to their songs or music videos, you clearly see that these are not the most wholesome women, right? These women are not the women to be an example to anyone. You know what I mean? You listen to the music, man. If you had a daughter, would you want your daughter following the footsteps after these women that she put up to represent her campaign? Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. But Jake is fooled by that. Jake is fooled by the gimmicks. Jake is fooled by the the entertainment of it all. You give Jake entertainment, man. Jake is glued, especially if he could join, right? If a nigga could rap, he'll rap. If a nigga could play sports, he'll play sports. If a nigga could, do anything to be famous, that's what a nigga want to do. Most niggas want, fame first, and that's what they love, notoriety. And they're willing to do anything for it. You know what I mean? So it goes to show you, like, our people are lost, man. Destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Okay? And don't want to know shit. You can tell Jake to you blue in the face what it is, break down 1,000 scriptures to him, and if it ain't meant for him to get it, he won't get it. That's what it is, because somebody got to partake in the said perils to come. And that's 2/3 of Israel, man. Lord, and I'm not one. But this is Romans 10 and 13. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And you got to understand and know the name to call upon the Lord, which the Father name is Yahweh, the Son name is Yahweh Shai, right? It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And this is talking about Israel, okay? When it says in 12, for there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek, for the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him. Now look, you got to understand the New Testament. Jake was, when you read the Maccabees, right? Jake was already Hellenized. We know after Antiochus was, how it came down. When you read into it, is that first Maccabees, the second chapter. You go into the Hellenization of Jake, you know what I mean? And that was when the Greeks were ruling, you know what I mean? So Jake was already building, gyms and, putting the foreskin back on or making it seem like they were uncircumcised, just being wicked, making wicked sacrifices, eating abominable foods. Jake was already going off. You had Jake that say, if we depart from the heathen, they'll put hell on us. You know what I mean? Let us join unto them. So you had Jake that was already joining unto was already in the Gentile state. Okay. So much that, that eventually Jake didn't even realize or understand that they were Jake. All the way to now, it's like the average 2/3 don't really understand that he's he may say or, have an idea that he's a Hebrew Israelite, but he wrestled with it. It's doubts in the air, right? And that's why we say this is the worst captivity ever, because it's like Jake don't even know who he is. Jake believe that he's a fucking Hamite, man. You know what I mean? Then you get deep off into Hamite history and realize that these people ain't got nothing in common with Jacob, nothing. But you look at the attributes of Jacob. You read the stories in history on how how Israel did things. That clearly lines up, with a specific group of people, which is so-called black men, so-called Native Americans, so-called Native American men, so-called Latino men and women by way of our father's side. Okay, at camp, you had this Edomite looking kid, young man, come up. You know what I mean? And he was, kind of intrigued, I guess, about what we were doing. He had questions or whatever. And, he didn't understand, like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, look, I turned the sign to him. In the video, you can see I turned the sign to him. And, the brother asked him, like, do you think those people over there are the real people of the Lord? And he was like, no. You know what I mean? Well, if no, then why does it stop there? I didn't want to dive deeper. I told him, I said, listen, man, when you go to Deuteronomy 28, when you get into the beginning of that all the way down to 14, 15, it goes into the blessings. After 15, leading into 16, it goes into the curses. All the way down. Only a specific group of people fit the curses. That's one of the ways you can identify who Jake is, man. Okay? Those other nations don't fit the bill, man. You know what I mean? Those salsa hat wearers don't fit the bill. They don't. It just is what it is, man. Okay? Romans 10 and 14, it says, how then shall they call upon him in whom they have not believed? Right? It says, and how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And that's the importance of the prophets. You know what I mean? That's why our job is so important to teach and preach this to Israel. So, the blood could be off our hand, and there's no excuse, for Jake. Okay, it says, you can't say, oh, I didn't know, I didn't get it. No, you know. Okay, it says, and how shall they hear without a preacher? See the importance of what? Teaching, preaching, prophesying. Okay, 15, it says, and how shall they preach except they be sent, slot. As it is written, how beautiful are the feet. Let me run this back. 15, it says, and how shall they preach except they be sent? And who sent us? The Lord. Okay, it says, as it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. Okay, and what's the good things we're talking about? Well, a kingdom is coming. We're getting out of captivity. We're going to be ruling. We're going to be that top government, that top mountain that other nations are going to flow onto. Okay, we're going to be delivered out of this madness, man. Okay, Romans 10:21 it says, "But to Israel he said, all day long have I stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people." See, disobedient, gainsaying. Right. As a matter of fact, let's get that word for gainsaying. Real quick, see what it says. It says to speak against, gainsay, contradict, to oppose oneself to one, decline to obey him, right? They don't fear the Lord, right? It says declare oneself against him, refuse to have anything to do with him. Yeah, that's why scripture say, what? You profane my name in the land that you've been. You know what I mean? Like to the point where like the heathens, like, this the people? You serious? Like, look, man. Look at that shit. Go rewind that Kamala tape, man, when she brought them female celebrities up there to, look how they were dressed. Look how they present. And that's just like a slap in the face to the so-called black community. Like, golly. Like, this is what you people want. This is what you niggas and then boil down to in their head. Like, oh yeah, I know how to get these niggas. So let's put some entertainment in front of these niggas, man. Let's get the lowest of the low, you know what I'm saying, to go and promote bullshit to them. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, I don't know these women personally, but in their music, man, they promote some crazy shit. Whole time they could be, messing with one dude, but what they portraying and promoting is wickedness, man. You know what I mean? And why you think that is? Or they might be messing with a bunch of dudes, or and really living what they rapping. But whether they is or whether they're not, they're rapping that because what? It's an agenda, man. Okay, it's an agenda, right? Romans 10 and 21 it says, "But to Israel he said, all day long I've stretched forth my hands unto the disobedient." You don't listen. You stiff-necked, hard-headed, always got something to say, but nothing to say at the same time. Niggas and gainsaying people, That's why the Lord said, "Why don't make your head hard against theirs?" These niggas is hard-headed, man. Can't tell a nigga nothing. Nothing. They get emotional, you tell them something. 2 Ezra 15:1 it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. See, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord." So it's not coming from us, it's coming from the Lord. Right? It says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Scripture said what? The Lord is not a man that he should lie. Right? That's why when we speak about prophecy, we're able to line them up with the times. 3, it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, and that speak against the incredulity." Or these people have a strong disbelief. They don't believe. 4, it says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, as these things are to come." Scriptures talk about Jacob's trouble, a day that has never been before, man. You know what I mean? So, we got to, that's why it's good to, don't put off day to day, man. You know what I'm saying? Get right now. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, stay right, man. If you ain't right, get right. If you is right, stay right. Scripture said, "Hold what ye have till the Lord come." You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Everything is set against you, man. Everything is set so you don't seek the Lord, man. You know what I mean? But through it all, you got to seek the Lord, man. Okay? First, man. First. Us knowing better, us knowing who we are, us knowing this truth, the understanding. You know what I mean? Us having a name, that's important, man. Okay, which the Father name is Yahweh, the Son name is Yahweh Shai. Okay. Hey, so with that, man, long videos edifying. Only Akim got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, keep pushing on to the next shalom.